Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We're live for Friday night. Good evening, BB. And thank you for the subscribing, Lloyd. Very much appreciated. Oh, what a day. It's been a Friday. Let's get this server up and running. We're racing minis tonight. I will just check my oil before we go anywhere. I really want to fall foul of that. Oil looks good, but there we go. It's a classic looking mini. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining the channel. Been one hell of a week. Quite stressful. Doing something new. The video launched today for the new track on Assetto Corsa for GT Amiga, which I know a lot of people didn't know about, but there it is. It's out there. Some people have watched it. Like some feedback on the video. The style's a bit weird. I'm not very good at that kind of thing. This is more my thing, and you can see at the end that's what I resort to. I resorted to type. We'll get this track up for BB so I can do some practicing. I know he's been in the wrong car, but good evening, Bald Eagle. Welcome. Just getting settled into the new rig. Things are becoming more familiar. I printed myself a wheel clamp holder today. 3D printed, just nice to fit on the side of the rig. That'll hold the wheel when it's not connected to the wheel. It'll be very funky. It just needs cleaning up a little bit. Holes making a little bit bigger. Bolts fit through. But it'll be alright. You're alright, Bald Eagle. Hope you've got your car ready. Create new. We're going to load settings. Goodwood Motor Circuit load. I know JB is itching to get out on the track. Tuesday Night Live. It's going to be Friday. Using the controller and the wheel. 16 people. Auto start off. Goodwood 60 minutes. Custom weather. Custom weather. There's no rain here, so it's going to just, you know, look kind of wet if it looks wet. Slowest first on the grid. No, it's got to be fastest first, unfortunately. Because people are just going to sandbag, aren't they? Because there's no points. It's just for the win, so why bother qualifying? Got to be fastest first off the grid. Bop is off. Real slipstream. 7 on the tyre. 4 on that. Yeah, that's good. We did make an executive decision today, though, didn't we? 15-minute qualifying. We'll try and get qualifying going 10 past, 15 past, something like that. 525 on the PP, 155 on the horsepower. All tyre types to be used, non-required, so you can pit stop as much as you like. Wall collision penalty off if you hit the walls. Cool, yeah. That'll help for the chicane, won't it, if the wall collision penalties go on. If you hit that wall in the chicane, it's a right pain. You don't need that. Car collision penalties on. Ghosting is off. Pit lane penalty off, yeah, because that's going to be a nightmare. That's us. So, auto drive prohibited. Driving line prohibited. Counter steer available. Active able. Traction available. ABS no limit. That's us. It's going up. Good evening, Mr. Riddler. Good evening, Mike. Couple of new racers joining the channel. It's good over the last couple of weeks. Getting some new blood. Right, I've got me a qualifying set and a race set up. So, we will just check which one. We've got the qualifying set on to start with. And just before the race starts, I'll take you through my setup so you can see what they are. But the guys can't get a chance to rob it. Gonna keep some stuff to ourselves today. Very slow chugger out the pits. No traction control. Batman's in. I know he's looking fast. So we're on a supercharger today. Supercharged little mini. Quite what a supercharger looks like on a 1.1 engine, I've no idea. Or is it 1.4 maybe? Bit narrow. Oh, touch the brakes twice. Get this thing hurtling round the circuit. It's a fast little beast, it is. We will see what she goes like. No engine swaps allowed today. We have allowed wide bodies, but she's a very direct little car. She likes to go which way she's pointing. My little Mini goes in the garage tomorrow for new tyres. They've come at last. I've had a nail through the tyre for 2 weeks while the tyres are coming. It's managed to do 600 mile on a knackered tyre. I haven't got the chat going yet, no. I should do though, shouldn't I? I was more desperate to get into the room. Let me exit because I can't. Yeah, I need to get the chat going. Well reminded, Mr. Mike. I haven't done it. I always forget something, don't I? Yeah, party chat. Party chat. How are we doing the party chat? Oh, don't press that. Press the right button, you nude. Okay, it's up. Get people chuntering away. I'll get back on the... I always forget something. I normally have to get out of my seat and get on with it. That's the way it is. There we go. Loud and audible. Louds. Louds. There we go. Go back to it. We'll let Fat Man get the fastest time in first. No, he's not out on the track yet. That means I've got to take half my headphones off. Listen for the chat. Mike's in. Good evening, Mike. Somebody else has landed. Matthew. Oh, I've gone off the circuit. Evening, Mr. Matthew. Oh, wonderful. One of them. Stressful. I've had so much to do. I've been awake every night. Just plan to get some sleep this weekend, I hope. Wiggles. Ah. Pepper pigs. Gotta have the peppers. Try and convert him to Pingu or something. At least Pingu's funny. She was slipping all over the place. She didn't want to drive for me today. Little beast. Had a good practice session last night, quietly offline. Managed to get to 121 mile an hour down this front straight. Which yeah. Ryan has joined the room. He's going to be in something fast, isn't he? He's going to have souped his little Mini up. He'll have recruited the power of Yorkshire water. Outbraking myself a little bit. Need to brake a bit earlier. Stop engaging the old ABS. I don't know if Sam's coming tonight. I don't think he is, you know. I think he said he was off out. But Big Popper might not make it tonight. He might be socialising as well. We'll yeah. Good evening. Fiat 500. Oh, there is Sam. No, it's equal. It's an equal car. $155. JB. Good evening. This is not happy, this car today, on these grip coefficients. It's terrible. I can't get it through the blooming chicane. It won't stick. Why? Why? He's professional now. He's professional now, isn't he? He's more about the instructor than the actual racer. He's more about passing on his skills. That's what it is. Oh, very nice. And are you? It's Top Gear. Get in your car and go. Absolutely. You and your friend Charlie. See if I can get it through the chicane without balking it today. There we go. She's in. Very slow through there though. What are you giving away then? What are you giving away? I spent the time setting up 2 setups. It gets better. I can get 123.8. Yeah. That's what I did in practice last night. A 123.8. Ten minutes. I have done no fiddle tuning. I've just used bolt-on parts and I've not adjusted anything apart from the gear length. Except I can't keep this thing on the track tonight. Yeah, you are, aren't you? Yeah. I'll give you some tips if you like, Sam. Supercharge it. Not turbo. You don't need racing brakes. You just use normal brakes, but racing pads. I knew that anyway. You didn't have to tell me that. I'm not telling them the other bit. No traction, no counter steer, no ASM. JB's running no aero, I'm running aero. I'm not running softs in the race, I'm running mediums. Oh, that's never a good thing. Sell the Lambo. Oh yeah. I literally did 10 minutes fiddling last night with the setup. And then I did 40 minutes track time, just making sure I was comfortable. I set it up for mediums first, and then I adjusted in for softs to make a quali set. No NOS. Oh, that's good. I was down to 40,000 the other night. And then the time trial came in and I got 2 million. That was like, oh, I don't have to sell anything. I'm alright. Oh, track limit penalty. That's a no-no. Might as well test out a pit stop then. Even Slippery's in the new one. Everybody's engine swapped their minis, haven't they? They really have. Not for the race, no. But everybody that owns a mini's engine swapped it. I'm sure they have. I own 4 of them, I think. There's a trick to adding weight as well. I don't know if you call it a glitch setup really. It kind of not, but... I think your ability to run very consistent faster laps might help you out here massively. Yeah, but if you've watched the first 8 laps I've done, yeah, I think you'll be alright. Oh, it'll be a laugh. We had a... Well, Sam quit. Bit of a rage quit. JB won, I think. Was it JB that won? Yeah. Yeah. Sam left early. There was lots of resetting on the track. Lots of people got bumped back to the start finish. Lots of door-on-door action, I think, is the what you'd say. Bit of nose to bumper. First turn action. Oh, baby. Oh yeah, we're ready. Oh, I bet we are. Oh, JB's catching. I've done that a few times today. Oh yeah. Once it starts to get low on fuel, it really starts to shift. Shall we tell him, JB? Hey, Chris. I did, mate. It was just a shame the minis didn't really get into it. I watched that live last Sunday, you know. Yeah. It was a good little race. The earlier races were good. The qualifications, that was just the Sunday final, wasn't it? They really stuffed that mini up. But they're normally quite good, those races, because the minis scamper around the corner. They normally make the overtake going into or coming out the corner. And then the American muscle cars just come charging past, but... Dunfold's a fair drive, innit, from up here. 3-4 hours. Yeah, that'd be a fair trek tomorrow. It's all about traction and weight. As I say, I've not changed anything other than the component parts. So I've not tuned the camber, I've not tuned anything. It's all standard parts. So I've got 15-inch wheels on, I think. 15-inch wide, I'm not wide body. There's a bit of a combination of extra engine parts, I must admit. So I've gone for torque over power to get through the corners and out the corners quicker. Oh, here's BB. And a little red devil. It is. I'm aiming for a one-stop. Can't you? Oh shit. I'm going to go through my setup on the stream in a minute. And then you're all going to copy me. So everybody's going to find out the same thing anyway. Except for those people who aren't using the Mini. There's going to be a slight trick. So I've not done any research, by the way. JB gave me a tip and I followed through on that tip. But I've fettled a little bit more without fiddling. They're bolt-on parts, everything is standard. I've not changed anything. And I've just gone past the Riddler and he's now looking at me thinking, how the hell has he just gone round there like that? I should have gone in the pits. I'll jack out now. Right, my setup, folks, on the stream. Racing softs, this is my quali setup. So normal suspension coming in at 524.97, everything standard. The diff is fully customizable, everything standard. Downforce on the front 77, on the rear 100, which is about halfway. We've got 56 kilo of ballast positioned at 11 forward with the power restrictor on 99. Fully customizable racing transmission at 180. Supercharged with racing intercooler, everything racing except for the brake system, which is normal. Brake controller at the front to -5. So we've got racing brake pads as well. And then I've got every single update, apart from high compression pistons, weight reduction 1 and 2, and increased body rigidity installed with the racing clutch and flywheel. And it goes like stink. It's the fastest little thing I've seen. And then for my race setup, I'm on mediums. And the changes are as follows. 8 ballast, -25 on the weight position to the forward. And that's the only change. So I'm running less weight with the mediums and it's as quick, but the tyres last so much longer. So that was a very quick run through, but if you were listening, you'll get it. JB's top. I'm 7th. How that is us all of a sudden, I don't know. There we go. JB's clawed a little bit back. But it was a good 40 minutes testing last night. It allowed me to just find where that optimal weight position was. And I suppose that, if you call that fiddling, that's what it was. It was just moving the weight to various places to find out where it helped. And it just helps massively under braking. It really settles the car down. And then it gives you the traction as you come out the corner, because there's just no wheel spin at all. The last night, probably 30 odd laps I did. Probably about lap 26 on mediums I did a 138.4. I'm sorry, 123.4, which was just an absolute storming lap. It got this corner absolutely spot on. I was able to come through that corner flat, no lift. Go and ask if you need some. It's the normal suspension, mate. If you put the normal suspension on, it'll make a massive difference. It'll gain you the PP that you need to make the adjustments. And then depending on what you choose, whether you go soft or mediums, depends on how much weight you put forwards. But I've also saved a bit of PP by not going wide body. I'm narrow, you see. We've got 6 minutes till we go to quali. Good fish is flying. And if you can make T1 in 4th with no lift as well, it's a massive help. Oh, there's some wheel spin going on there. Smoke. Ooh! Sorry, Mikey. Oh, I get penalties for ignoring track limit and for car collision. That's rude! I don't know where I ignored the track limits. I don't know. Was that on the first left-hander? Ah, then that's your tyres on the left-hand side coming round the corner before the chicane. I did that as well. I rolled my left tyres off onto the tarmac. You know, there's like tarmac, then grass. Well, it's curb, then grass, then tarmac. My left tyres got out to the tarmac over the grass and I got a penalty for that. Right, let's have a run through what we got. Sam. Sam is half a second down, so he's in Mr. Beaning's car. So he's not doing too bad. He'll be fine there. He's not going to do too bad at all. He's found it. He's found what he's going. He just needs the practice. Mikey, he's been chomping all week to get into this. He's really loving that wide body Mini. 525, is it? I can't remember. Let me have a look at mine. 525. 525. So Sam, Mikey and BB. What's it say in his back window? Holy banana. What does it say? Wanna play? Holy chit. Oh yeah, very nice, very nice. Mr. Riddler in a little British Racing green thing with rear wing, rear aero. Nice nose dive coming around that corner. Beautiful. Bald Eagle is running the Barbie machine, the Barbie 500. That suits him down at the ground, doesn't it? I think he's borrowed that from Mr. Ball for the weekend. Yeah, Big Popper is on the way. He is on the way. He's going to join us. That's great news. Mr. Riddler thrashing it around. There's the Widowmaker, and there's Sam and Mr. Bean. So we're going to wait on Big Popper. When Big Popper's here... Oh, there's Fat Man. Hadn't seen Fat Man. There he is. What's going on there? Widowmaker League. Oh, it looked like he just flipped aero there. Looked like the ultimate energy drink. That thing's going to move, isn't it? Somebody's running a new mini. Who's running the new mini? That's Gibfish. He's going to get banned. This fairy does if he wants to, if he's all he's got. He gets a nudge from Mikey. And he's smoking them tyres. Happy days. Of waiting on Big Popper, I'm going to have a practice on my race setup. Just see how we go on the mediums. See if we can do a 122. It's where it really comes together on low fuel. It really does chug along quite nicely. So I've got an optimal tonight of 123.922. And I felt we needed the 15 minutes quali just to make sure we can get decent laps in it. I know it's alright doing the one hit lap, but it's... just depends on whether the guys are going to run soft tyres and try and make them last, or whether they're going to really stick with a one stop or two stop, I don't know. I know I need to brake earlier for these mediums. Sam's actually gone faster now, so that kind of sets the mark for where we are tonight. Just not decided how much fuel to take yet in the second stint. Going to be a tricky one, that. My practice last night didn't really allow me to work out fuel, but I know at 30 minutes my tyres will need changing. Big Papa has a Rive. Big Papa will have V8 swapped his Mini over the week. I knew we should have, yeah. That's the way it is, that's the way it is. He can't keep it up for an hour, can he? He can't. And he hasn't done the primary testing that we've done in terms of having an optimal race set and an optimal qualifying set. He hasn't done all that. Okay. Okay. He's going to be in unknown territory when he gets past 12 minutes. He's just not going to... He's not going to know. He's going to have to risk something. I'm running 125.0s on mediums. And that's what I'll be doing in the race. That's right. And both setups were made in 10 minutes last night. It's just about driving and getting used to it. I keep hitting that blooming chicane though. So glad I didn't put wall penalties on. Yeah, just I'm turning into it too early to try and get that line on the way out. I just keep hitting that and it bumps me sideways onto the grass. I've spotted a Barbie. I'm just going to chase down the pink, I'm afraid. Oh yes. Just going to give Big Papa 5 minutes to get settled in. Just so he's comfortable and back from a hot day in the office. So on the right hand side as you come through the chicane at the end, they're in the middle of the wall. It's a full bore, foot to the floor, aim for the hole, get it in. Made it through this time. I had a slow start to the lap, didn't I? I haven't heard or seen from Azza since Tuesday. He's got a new pup, so I think he'll be spending time with the pup and giving her a cuddle and making her feel nice. And he's missed his dog. He's also at the funeral this week as well, so. Right, we'll go to quali at past, gentlemen. Who was that laughing? That's not fair. Somebody's on the grass again. It's Mr. Riddler. The track's so much faster when it's sunny. So much faster. Ooh, he's eked out a little bit more. Don't say that too loudly. Oh, I think I see the fastest mini colours. Right, are we ready to go to qualification, gentlemen? Grit your race tyres on, or your quali tyres on, should I say? And we'll start to hustle you towards the quali. I'll do one more lap. $128, $129. Oh. Sam just popped in a quicker one. Right. It's 29. There's 10 of us, boys. That's a good turnout for a Friday night. Nah, no worries, Az. Good to see you, buddy. Here's dog sitting. Oh, he's babysitting. Oh, happy days. You sit there with one in arms. Right, gentlemen, it's past. Got your qualifying tyres on. I'm going to make a start. It's 15 minutes of quali. Happy days. It's a standing start. Penalties apply. I like the way it sort of sets you up in a car park. You're off on the other side of the track though, somewhere. I don't get Pole to come out of the garage today. It doesn't give me priority seating. At the start of this, I thought the turbocharger would be the way to go. The dog is a pup, yeah. That's Mikey. Even Sam's not gone wide, buddy. He's scrubbing his tyres, look. JB, I saw that one. Did you select the wrong gear and it just locked you up? I think Mikey had the right trick. He's coming round now, get a perfect clear lap on his own. You've got 12 minutes left, Sam. You can always just back it down a little bit. Set yourself up for the next lap. I'm struggling to catch Fat Man. He's chugging along. $24.9. Batman, Sam's gone to the top already whilst in traffic. Absolutely no fear of that, have you? Gave too much away. Oh dear. Matthew's chugging along quite nicely in that 500. He's got it moving. There's always room for a Mr. Ball. Your car's been used though, mate. Your car's already being used. Yeah, yeah. Mr. Bald Eagle, he's already in your car, mate. Oh, BB's come good as well, look. Sam's in the 23s. I've got a penalty. If you skip back through the stream, you'll see my setup. No. Just lengthen them slightly. Yeah. 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 No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, I still use fifth all the way to the end. Get to 131 on the straight. Coming out. It's just starting to get overcast. Supercharger. On low fuel on softs, I did a 123.4. But that's probably optimal practice setup-ish. Oh, that's right. That's right. I've probably done too much to go back. Sam says low supercharging is changed in instantly. Look, not a bat of the eye. You change suspension. Oh. Oh. I've used bolt-on parts. Four minutes remaining of qualifying, gentlemen. 4 minutes. Have you actually joined? Yeah, I've got to admit you. You're just going to have to shift early. BB just ekes out a little bit more time. $155. I think that's Fat Man just popped out of pits in front of me on a new set of tyres. Gonna be one more lap after this. JB's just squeezed one in. Oh yes! Right, right. Yeah. Oh. No. I think you can go out on track, can't you, whilst we adjust the grid. What low? Really low? Yes! I've halved it to Sam. We're down to half a tank of fuel, and that's where it gets key. Once you get into that half a tank, get lower than that, you just start to knock tenths off every lap. It gets so much quicker. If you can get into the throttle nice and early on certain corners as well, you can really get it out the other side much quicker. Oh, Sam's just putting 0.2 on me then. Yeah, it's very random, but there's no rain. The timer has now finished. Yes! Ooh. Sam's got his down to faster than where I was last night, which I've just gone faster than my fastest time tonight, so I'm quite happy with that. Probably should give away a little bit too much. Yeah, I think so. Say again. I've got to kick the server and relaunch it, yeah. No, I'm going to kick the server because... no, I've got to redo it anyway, haven't I? I've got to take out qualifying whatever. So... Can I... I can... No, I can end race here, can't I? I can end race now. Yeah, I've just taken a screenshot of what's doing. I just need to confirm the results to make sure my screenshot's right. Widdowmaker, Sam, JB, BB, Fat Man, Mikey, Bald Eagle, Big Pop. Yeah. So I'm going to end race now. Then I'm going to adjust the race. But I'll find it really frustrating if people are trying to join and leave whilst I'm trying to reset the server. Because I have to relaunch the server. There's no race. Practice, then endurance race. I don't think it changes anything massively, does it? Fastest first. That's it. Right, now you can do what... Oh, no, I need to change one more thing, don't I? I need to change one more thing. I need to change... grid setup. Set by host. Okay, now you can do what you need to do. And we're starting very late, I apologise. You'll have lost your... Can everybody tick the green tick, please? Big Papa JB. Big Papa. It's alright, it's alright. Big Papa, he's probably gone for a shiz, so it'll be a couple of seconds. He's just got back from work. He's gonna have a very similar ecology to me. He's gonna, you know, romp in the door. There we go. He's done it. He's good. Oh. Yeah. Mr. Bull, Riddler, Big Papa, Mikey, Bald Eagle, then Mikey, Batman, BB, JB, Widdowmaker, Sam. Don't forget, Sam likes the gravel, turn 1. Here we go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, have you got your settings sorted? I'm going to go to my race setup. We're going. Good luck, gentlemen. Oh, hang on. It's a standing start and penalties apply. What the chuff? Start race. There we go. I keep pressing the wrong button. Right. Good luck, gentlemen. This is an unusual style race for us. Let's see how we go. Go. Takes a little while to wind my supercharger up, but oh, JB just touched the grass there. Who's that chanting in the background? Saying hello. It's terrible, isn't it? I'm gonna have to mute that, I think. Doing me head in. Oh, JB's almost took the sign out first lap. His little pea shooter exhaust underslung underneath the car, look. Looks like it. I think they're all running softs. Unless they have gone and made themselves medium setups, I don't know. Oh, BB's gone round the sign as well. He did all right. Who? Didn't say. I don't think it's got enough power for Love It. I think he likes the big American V8 thingies and. No, he's also busy working, I think. He's a very busy man. BB just suffering under pressure there. Lost one place, it's quick to lose another. Now I just gotta get settled in to get caught back up on JB. 5 minutes, well 4 minutes gone in the race. I know BB will be quick to catch back up. I think there could be some two stops going on today. I think. Yeah, takes a little while to push back, but you are on the low supercharger. It's even the high supercharger doesn't have a massive amount of push. I mean, 155 brake horsepower ain't going to go far, is it? I've hit the blooming barrier again, as always. JB's hot lapped it, look at that. A 124.0. I've hit the wall and lost 2 seconds. Which is always going to be expected, I think. My consistency isn't there. Another 27 minutes to go before we pit stop. 23 minutes to go before we pit stop. Got to concentrate and get back into this. Let's get it on, come on. double clicked, but it didn't change. It only changed once. Never mind. After the chicane. BB's really got the hammer down. I'm struggling to keep up. Might be overdriving these mediums a little bit. JB's hit the wall. I know how that feels. Yeah, that's what it does to me. Just that, you know, when you brake that little bit too hard and it just starts to auto-rotate. You could probably tune that out of the setup, actually. Sam's took the fastest lap back by a smidge. Yeah, if you had any that you could adjust. We've just got matchsticks in each corner, haven't we? That's all we've got. I just did that. Looks like there's an overtake being attempted. He's made it. He's made it. Yeah, it says on the scoreboard you have. JB's just trying to keep him honest. JB keeps it on the track. Oh, that's so close. Them going side by side's allowed me to catch up by maybe half a second. JB had a slight twitch there going in. All this side by side. Did you? Oh, lucky. You'll get me back there. I had to change my line a little bit. So much wider your car. I can see you changing gear. Your car reacts when you change gear. Yeah, because you move the steering wheel and your car just flicks about. Oh, it could be a penalty for JB there. No, he's alright. Your car lurches when you dip the clutch. There it goes again. Here he comes. Look, that's epic. Just see you in the mirror lurching about. See if we can work together to catch the BB. You just got the run out of there, didn't you? I just have a different gear change routine to JB. He's just changing at different points and his acceleration is slightly different. He had to back out there, didn't he? Sam's getting into traffic now by the looks of it. So we're just past the 15-minute mark. We're 11 minutes down. My front left tyre is looking kind of okay. JB's quarter's coming up there, but I'm starting to think about my tyres. Oh, JB got the run there, didn't he? What slipstream they do afford does help. I do suddenly get that little bit of a run. See if we can just capitalise on that. Use the grip that's available on them right-hand tyres. BB just let it slide. It's a classic mini paint job there though. Thank you, Steve. I just had to change my line twice there, which has just backed me off, giving BB the chance. JB just closed the door that I was going for. Didn't get on the throttle like I wanted to there. Thank you, mate. Oh, I did. Thing is, I saw when I drove past, I saw him wearing high heels and a wig. It is Friday. JB's just trying to get a break for it now. I think he was trying to get out of the way. I think he enjoyed it. I just had to bully my way past, unfortunately. Easy. Yeah, about that. So she says. I followed JB. Oh, he's lost it to the left. We have 12 more minutes on these tyres, 8 laps. We're all going to be at the same pain point with tyres, I'm pretty sure of it. 7 minutes left on these tyres, sorry. Not 12. I did the math the wrong way. That doesn't feel quite so bad. I need to allow a bit of width on this entry, said the nun to the bishop. Oh right. BB's gone to the pits. He was on softs. How's he done all that on softs? My lord. How's he gone that far on softs? That's mental. Goes to show I was pushing these mediums really hard then at the start to keep up with him. So he's been running red tyres for a little while. That long. I found the sign, it's on the track just after the chicane. I just outbraked myself. Oh, there's a big gap appeared. Two more laps and then it's time to pit. Bald Eagle has left the room. Barbie has taken it from Ken. I think he might be at work, so it could be his internet. It could have been he's called out. Yes. Around the outside of my rear right is blue. I think we could have probably put a little bit of scrub on them to generate some heat. But, oh, we've got yellow flags. As in real life, the fast minis round this track have zero rear end grip. The idea is you have a very, very flexible rear end that skips about. Makes the car turn very quickly and you slide the car a lot. I haven't quite got that technique for here, but I want the world to know. AB's what? You're on softs as well? Holy Jesus! How have you done that? I'm not going to pit, I'm just going to go all the way to the end on mine. Just going to take fuel. How are you on softs? That's mental. I take it you haven't turned the scrub out because you can't. You must just drive much more smooth. Thank you, Mr. Riddler. I'm not racing you, I'm racing JB. My tyres will be fresher than theirs. And they'll be longer than theirs. I only have to take 90% fuel. But I'll take 95, just to be sure. They're going to have better tyres to catch me, aren't they? But I'll go longer than they will. Hopefully. BB's in front now. Yes. He pitted much earlier, didn't he? So he's going to have the juice. 7 seconds. 7.2. I think so. He didn't take mediums then to try and stretch it. No, he needs fuel, doesn't he? Or would he? A splash and dash at the end. Right, he's on the horizon. I see him right down the end of the circuit. There's no way I'd have done 23 laps on softs. Not a chance. Oh dear. It's my first excursion off track. Same as me. Pushing too hard. Pushing too hard. Hopefully not my braking marker. You learn to not use the signs. Like Willow Springs. That was tragic race, that was shocking. Oh, it did my head in. That's what made me sit down on Sunday morning. So it's looking kind of dodgy that I'm going to get a podium. I'm certainly not running as quick as BB at the minute. But BB knows he's got to push. JB's closing in on me still. He does, look at that. Sam's going to stop and take tyres though, and he's going to take a set of softs before the end. Just to take a set of softs and a splash and dash and go? You don't think so? You don't think that 55 points for the fastest lap is worth it? Oh, you've PP'd yourself out. You see, what I discovered, you get about 15 pp extra if you put softs and mediums on. Put softs on the rear. You're not allowed to mix. I didn't tell you to mix. If you listen to the wording, what I discovered is you got a 15 pp advantage if you put softs on the rear. I didn't say I'd put them on the rear. JB's had an incident. Yeah. Didn't hurt yourself as much as I did though. Yeah, you did. Yeah. I just got to tempt Sam with that stop for the fastest lap. Just got to let it to niggle away at him. Just fastest lap, fastest lap, fastest lap. You're not a real man if you don't have the fastest lap. Trying to appeal to his competitive spirit. I don't have to do that, it's already there, isn't it? It's already fully there. All of them. A 23.5 in race trim is pretty quick. Not at all. And you're on more than 3/4 fuel. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm a 24.1, I think. Although I could be lying. Could be 24.4, not sure. Ooh. Need a set of softs, Sam, don't you? Or really low fuel and a good set of tyres. Big Popper's had enough. No, it's just... Have a great one, Big Popper. Enjoy your evening. I knew you'd leave early, so no drama. Have a good one, mate. Enjoy. Yeah, but he knew he was going out, so he let me know earlier. He was just coming home to fill time. So... JB's catching again. Just keeping BB at sort of that range. I don't know if that's good enough. Mr. Riddler keeps thrashing out those laps. He keeps pumping it. That little Mini keeps squirreling around. Stay there, young man. I'm going to use your draft. There we go. Yeah. Fif 15 minutes to go, still time for a stoppie. Get them new tyres on. Get them optimal on low fuel. Don't forget BB's got a pit as well. He won't, he'll wind the fuel map back. No, even a better set of mediums will give you the chance, won't they? That's right, low fuel load is exactly where it's at. Just taking a second out of Mr. BB. He must have put his tyres on the grass coming out of the old chicane. We've gone fastest first split. JB is hooning down. He's took 0.4 out of me since the start line. And we've took another half a second out of BB. BB must be tyre restricted. Oh, okay. JB's now within a second. He's almost in the draft range. Oh, JB's made a little hiccup. BB's made one as well. Oh, I'm running consistent 25s, 5s, putting in what we need to. Keeping the pressure on in front and behind. We've gone purple first sector. Just hit the optimal tyres, optimal fuel. Tyres are loving it. They're gripping up nicely. There's still about a week and a half to get to Sam. Still plenty of time for him to pit. I reckon BB's going to back that fuel map off and try and get there. BB's gone to the pit. He's gone in. So he's going to charge now. Right, so you can go purple quite often. Yeah. I was quite surprised to see a purple for me. I banged in a 24.5. Wowzers. Still not my fastest. I think. Well, my optimals are 23.7. Wowzers. So my fastest are 24.2. So a little bit slow. JB's coming again. But his softs have got to be screaming at him now. Got to be screaming at him. Sam's almost at the 30-second points. That's got to be enough for him to take those new tyres. I don't think you'll pit for 30 seconds. He has pitted. He has gone in. Oh. There's only 9 minutes left. There's only 9 minutes of the race left. Taxis are always late. Oh, has he left the pits now? Is he out? He's out and gone. Less what? You got to chase for it, man. You got to get that fastest lap. That's what the insistence was. What kind of battle? No, you can beat me hands down. There's no point backing off. You'll ruin that race. I know. I'm trying to just get away from JB. I've been... like the last 15 laps I've been trying to get away from him. And you're on new tyres. You're going to have us all hands up. Oh, JB! I'm trying to follow his slipstream. .109. There's the 9. All I have to do is take him out, JB, and you've got the win. Oh, he just had me through there. Look, he's just got those extra grip of those slippery tyres. Oh, it's the same slippery didn't make it tonight. JB's had an incident back there. He's just dropped a second and a half. Did Sam go rear aero? I've not seen the back of his car. He did. He did get a bit of a rear wing on, didn't he? He's made half a second in that lap. Seven minutes remaining. That's enough fuel to get you home, that. I'll get you plenty home, that will. There's 10 minutes of fuel there. There's only 6 minutes left. I overfueled. I've got 9 laps left. Oh, there's a chance for Mikey to even it up. Go on, Mikey. Oh. Thought he might get him on the switchback. .28. Yeah. Unlucky Mikey. Come on, get it back on, get it back on, come on. He's done it. He's the man. JB's still coming. Let him use your slipstream, Mikey. Five minutes to go. It's the closest the gap has ever been. You're alright, you've got the run. It's your headlight on the back of the car that's slowing you down. When you say rallycross, you mean door on door? I launched from about 30 yards away, put it sideways and bump. All within the rules. I'm going to get a penalty for that. Oh, I had to lift there. JB's now a second back. JB's on his way. He's half a second back now. He's got the draft. He's suctioning along. It's good effort for him to keep pushing that far. I'm feeling the pressure there. The car bit a bit harder than I expected. My front left tyre is not looking good at all. There's what, 2 more laps left after this, maybe? You got traction control on, mate. But that's the natural traction control that's in the game, isn't it? That's because you got the wheels turned. It holds the power back. Right. Yeah. Nicely let off, JB. That could even things up a bit. You could have me down the straight here. We're on to the last lap now. It's going to be flags at the end of this lap. You've got it, mate. You've got it. We're not going to catch you from back here, Sam, unless you have a incident. I got 4.3. Oh, lowly, noli, noli, no, 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 no. Yeah, lost it just there. Front tyres gave up. Well done, JB. I think so. I was just lost traction coming out that corner. That was all me, that. Just got a bit aggressive. I didn't want to get Fat Man in the way. I know he'd have given it about, but podium's alright. I'm alright with the podium. That's not too bad. That's reward for JB for working on the setup, giving me a tip off. Good stuff. That was a great race. Hello, adventurer. Hello, mate. How you doing? Yeah, just blew that Mariana. Yeah, mine was supercharged. Sorry I didn't see the chat, folks. I was heavy into the last few minutes there. Oh, that's me glass smashed. Oops. Oh, I bet it was, JP. But as your right hand, you're used to that amount of right hand work.
Yeah, but what fun that was. Yeah, it was.
That was really good. Now we've just got to share that setup, get people to buy the cars, and we can run a mini league with that. And by mini, I mean mini. They're really good. Really good. Yeah, but like I say, share the setup. You know, make it public. Share the setup. Give everybody a chance. You can still tweak it a little bit. There's still more. But there's also the fact that it isn't that predictable. You're still going to make mistakes. The fact that the soft tyres are just as competitive as the mediums. You know, BB was absolutely hooning there on the softs. JB was running all day on the softs, and all the best, Matthew. Have a safe journey. Cheers, matey. Good race today, buddy.
All I tested in it was the handling and gear ratios. That's all I did. That's the laps. What was your tyres doing at the end of the flight by the end?
Just a bit of chat going on I'm listening to. That was great. I really enjoyed that. That was really good. Now we're just going to head off. I'm going to just take a screenshot of that result. He says. And I'm going to save that replay if it allows me to. Yes. And then we're going to set up the... we're going to have a little bit... We've got an hour now before midnight. So... we're going to switch over to...
I've got custom ratios as well, so... Well, they're just quick. They're not spinning as much. Maybe just... Yeah.
I just need to check something. Visible variable time speed is times 1. which is how it should be.
So I've done the natural frequency, because loads of people forget that if you're racing, you should be changing your frequency to match.
You can't change the natural frequency on the stock suspension.
No, not the stock.
That's the suspension you should be using.
Yeah, because it gives you so much PP in a basic suspension. The car's actually faster, I benefit more. Hang on, let me have a look.
He's swearing his head off.
You reckon? 3 degrees of camber is way too much for that. To be fair, it does, doesn't it?
His sandal's so much better. Right, so for those of you on the channel that don't know, on the 15th and 16th of June, we are going to be running the Le Mans 24-hour full race. There's 15 teams available. I think we've got 8 teams taken now, so we're only looking for 7 more teams. We've got international teams from the USA, 2 I can speak of. We've got 2 teams from the Netherlands. We've got 2 teams from the UK. And the rest are individuals. So if anybody doesn't realise, that's what we're doing on the 15th and 16th. There's a lot of testing to go on. I'm going to announce some practice sessions very soon, because they're loaded now, mate. The server's up. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. This is the 24-hour Le Mans. This is the full event. So what we've got, the situation is there's some solo races, and we really need to work out as a team just what our optimal strategy is. We're on full fuel use, we're on full tyre use, so that's normal. A set of tyres and a set of fuel is going to last about an hour, and as we've just done an hour-long race with some pit stops, you break up that race. This race is 24 of those races we've just done back to back, and there's got to be the time over the next 8 weeks where we get the people together and we start to race together, we start to run some long races. So I plan to do 2 events minimum before the big do, and that is some 2-hour races and a 4-hour race, and that's for everybody to see if they can race and do a stint during the night for 4 hours, just to give yourself the opportunity to see what that's like. Have enough drink beside you so you've got stuff. Have the ability to not need to go for a pee. You've got roughly 2 minutes in a pit stop to get out the seat, get to the toilet and get back. And there is that. But go on. What was the matter, my friend? What were you asking? Yeah, go for it. So, in terms of, this should be fully bopped, shouldn't it? Let me just check the settings. It is bopped, isn't it? Because it's giving me 800 pp exactly. There's no limit. Why is there no limit? Why is it not bopped? Bop is on. Yeah, bop's on. Some settings are available. Yeah, so downforce. Yeah, it's right. It's right. Yeah. That's cool. So for those that don't know, that's going to be the massive focus for the next 8 weeks. We've got the league starting in 10 days time, where we're going to be running GR3 Tuesday, GR1 Friday. Holy Chipotle, that's not a good sign. I need to put my settings on for that, don't I? We haven't decided yet, my friend. We're going to go GR1. We're going to run a GR1 team upstairs and a GR3 team in the garage. So I haven't... Well, I would think so. But it's going to be your rig. You decide, JB. We might run... Because it's easier. Yeah, so we could end up running 2 GR1 sets then. Maybe. No. There's car penalties on, and there's actual mechanical damage on. Oh, I can't remember, mate. You'll have to look. I can see myself in the middle of the night, 3:30 in the morning. JB's asleep, Sam's asleep. There's me, razzing along on hour 4, thinking, how am I going to go and wake them up? They're going to be 2 rooms away. So I've got to have a mobile phone contact, haven't we? Yeah. It could have. Oh yeah, like that kind of thing, yeah. Yeah. If I put my iPad on there, you mean? That'll work like a phone. Just my phone. Oh, she just did. Your phone's going to ring, JB. There you go. Yeah. So the Porsche 919 has got this battery that just... It won't do that. Her name in my phone is not what you think it is. And one day I'll explain. Oh, you've got the livery on, Mike. Nice one. The GT1, unfortunately, is not the car for this race. There are only 8 cars available in the GT1 class to use, which are the full GR. Oh, we've overshot there. I'm going gravel dancing. I know, I'm struggling. I can't get the thing to stop. It's got such cornering speed, hasn't it? Which car are you in? Okay. That's not eligible. LMP prototype. Moderns. There's only 8 cars available. Sorry, mate. It was all on the paperwork. Yeah, so there's 8 GT1 prototypes of the modern era which are eligible. And then it's GT3s. Is there 4 of them? Yeah. That's what I'm in now. Come on, I'll wait for you into the pit lane. I'm on hards. Which will be the tyre you're using. Or will you use softs and pit more often to keep the pace up? Or an hour? So the fuel is 30 laps. And 30 laps is 3.5, is an hour and a half. But 7 of them. It only does 170 down the straight, and that puts it pretty much on par with the GT3s. So down the straight, the GT3s are probably going to have the legs. Don't worry about the battery. It will do, yeah. You'll notice as you get down this straight, you get into the chicane, it charges up, and then when it gets down to about 15% left, it doesn't discharge, it actually charges on the straight. It's so deceptive, having run the half-hour race so many times whilst grinding. You don't feel or see what happens to the car, really. They perform so differently under the full time constraint. Good night, BB. Good race tonight, my friend. See you, my friend. I know. Cheers, BB. All the best, buddy. Yeah. So I've tried to match it to reality to some degree. We've got an afternoon race start, which I can't precisely tune to the race start, so there might be some variance in nightfall and sunrise, but what car is it? Yeah. I've just got a little bit of red on the 2 rear tyres on lap 2, just a tiny fraction. Yeah. So are you considering making an entry, Mr. Ball? Right. You're going to see Take That in Bristol? Are they still allowed? Back to your roots. Hey Van Hoot. The Super Formula run the GR1s? It can. Yes, I haven't limited it. If you want to jump on and run the Super Formula now, you can. But not in the event. Say again, Sam. It has no go. It's just a fuel saving gear, I'd say. It's got no puff at the top end, has it? Yes, so there's There'll be a scan on the screen that you can scan, and there's a link in the chat below. They both go to the same place. Yeah, they go straight into the Make-A-Wish pot. It's Steve's Make-A-Wish collection point, so he's going to change. It's currently set up for him, and he's going to change that to reflect the race and the event, so it doesn't touch my pocket at all. It goes straight to Make-A-Wish. The only thing, if people do give anything to my channel at all in the month of June, it all goes to Make-A-Wish anyway. I'll donate everything. No, so likewise, if anybody buys a membership in June or gifts me anything, that money, everything I make off the channel goes to Make-A-Wish in June. So there can't be any consideration at all that I've diddled anything, because whatever my channel makes, and I'll show it on screen, and I'll push that through to the Make-A-Wish. It's on heavy, everything realistic. Did you stuff that then? How much have you damaged? I've never ran with damage before. I don't know what it does. I don't know how long a pit stop takes or anything. So if you get a damaged front wing or anything, and you suffer the consequence, I probably shouldn't have turned it into the gravel, but there we go. I was 7 seconds faster until I spun it at the end there. That's a shame. But right. He has, yeah, he has. He's just come through. But I don't think I'll run hard tyres. Not a chance. Well, don't forget it's going to rain as well, or might rain. Real weather, etc. Brake balance. Okay, brake balance. Nearly 8th hour. Really sups the battery though, doesn't it? I haven't decided what to do yet if people get disconnected. If it's a server loss, say again. Well, if it's a server loss, if my lobby goes down, I think the 19's better, Van Hoot. If my lobby, if my server goes down, if my lobby goes down, I just restart it. The stream will record the positions of where everybody is and what time they've done, so we'll know roughly where it was. Then we just start it again, and then carry on, and then I just spend the time making a calculation of who's where and what. So it just has to be a rough estimate, doesn't it? We have to just agree that before we start. If a single team gets disconnected, do we stop and restart to allow that team back in, or is that a failure? Is that a dropout? I think, yeah, but do we stop at the nearest? Yeah, but then what it gives me the opportunity to do if somebody gets dropped is I get to manually record. So we get everybody to complete the lap that they're on, pull into the pits. When everybody's in the pits, I take a screenshot and then save the replay. And then as they come back live, I can spend the time looking at the replay and giving them the chance to... I'll go wide. Giving them the chance to come back in. Saw that. Tyres you on, JB? So softs are only 3 seconds quicker a lap. Which is bizarre. Who's in that? Holy Chipotle. Mr. Bull. Yeah. It came absolutely ripping through. JB's catching me now, jeebus. You've just confessed you'd rather go and see Take That in their wheelchairs. Every single member of Take That is now 50, you know that. Yeah, you say that. Get them racing. Get them on the track. Teach them. Do what BB's doing. Recruit a load. His youngest racer is 40. It's epic. Yeah. He's got 6 dudes coming to his house. It's ace. Just go through the pits. I'm 7 seconds down to Riddler. What's Riddler in? Right. That's quicker. But I am on hard tyres, so... Oh, I'm behind Sam. Who's that just come out? Mr. Bull. Still not in the eligible car. The idea is finding the right car for us to use, so you're gonna have to buy some cars, Sam. I was talking to Sam. So 333 on hards. Sam's not answering now. He's constipating. You have to buy cars. Or just buy the ones you think you want to test. That Union Jack's awesome, JB. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think that's a bad lap. 33 on hard tyres. That's alright. But there's absolutely no wear on these tyres at all. None whatsoever. You think? Yeah. So I'm going to have a look at the 010. Where is it? Why can't I see it? That's because it's not a Le Mans car, is it? The 010.
Why is that one car?
The 010. Oh, there it is. It's the Hybrid 21. There it is. Got it, got it, got it. I'm going to put it on softs. I don't own the softs. What can we adjust? We can adjust aero, can't we? Aero's half on the front, half on the back. Okay. Turbocharger can't change. Okay. Four-wheel drive. Let's see. Now it said 30 laps that fuel would last. Why should you? We've bopped it to give people a chance. Because there's 90% of us are amateurs doing this. Yeah, I can believe that. You can't do that whilst in this game though. You can't change the setup in race. It's after the it's before the Porsche curves the penalty line. This goes much faster down the straight, the 010. It does 200 mile an hour. Sam, change cars. Yeah, you want the 010. Alright, mate. You need to find 2 million to be able to buy it. You'll win a new GR010 with this round of the manufacturers. Or is it just a paint job you win, or is it a car? I don't know. Moderns. Yes, sir. And nobody's... Any GR3, yeah. Any GR3. Including the Chevrolet. The LM. Yeah. It'd be good to see somebody run that. Don't forget it's ×1. Alright, mate. Well, good race tonight, bud. It was great fun. Yeah, it's all set. The information's out there. It's not next week, it's the week after. Okay. Just the GR3 race. Don't worry, it's a Daytona. GR3 and GR1. See you next time Tuesday. Oh, so you're not here next week at all? Adios, amigo. Great race today, bud. See you, mate. $131.8. What car were you in? R18. Audi. Right, well this will get 24. And the battery on this lasts forever. Doesn't wind down at all. The Porsche 919 gets 30 laps fuel. Whatever bop it chooses for the track, you don't choose the speed of bop. It's defined by track. Wowzers. I knew that was going to happen. That was the 30. That was slower then, was it? Yeah, it was slower. I haven't run a clean lap yet. We'll have to put some hours in to try and work out which is the best car for us. What settings? Yeah, but downforce is relatively easy to decide. Put it in the middle. Because don't forget, you've probably got 200 laps in wet conditions, and you can't run 0 downforce when it's raining. I think it's got to be a relatively easy option to go all of it or middle. But I suppose 3 seasoned racers know what they're doing. You can agree that you just put traction control on and fuel map down for the wet. You don't really need the downforce, I guess. But if it's a dry race start, you want to be absolutely hooning. Because every first hour for every race is going to be a good hour, isn't it? You'd think. And then I don't know whether we should just set one driver off to go and get a kit for 8 hours. Does somebody sleep from midnight till 8 AM and then they've really got a run to go at it? You know, have at least somebody getting a good sleep on. But it won't be me, because I'll be commentating and doing all the intro stuff. I plan to stay awake for 36, 37 hours, whatever it's going to be. And then as soon as the race finishes, I'm going to bed. Any carbs? I don't believe in all that jazzle. Food is food, isn't it? Yeah. I would be if I slept with you. No, I used to drink coffee all day. I'm the same. I can't drink coffee anymore, but it gives you high blood pressure, which it gives me. That's what coffee's given me. So yeah, I'll just be, well, plain barbecue. That's what I'll be eating. Barbecue chicken, or whatever else my missus is cooking at that time, whether it be chili or spaghetti bolognese or whatever she's decided to churn out at the time, and I mean that in the nicest way. Van Hoot, did you come and run the Formula 1? I don't think you joined us, did you? No. So I can't get to run this a lap without getting penalties. I haven't been able to put in a decent lap yet. Because I spun it, didn't I, right before the line. On softs, which is a shocker. But it is running the full Monty. It's going to get 24 laps, 25 laps of fuel. Okay. We don't get close enough the walls to really hit them, do we? Where did I pick up a penalty there? You're having a giraffe mo. Interesting. I'm not overly sure I'm keen on that car anyway. Peugeot 908 to test next. Should be quick as well, I think. This is fast, 200 mile an hour. Absolutely. There's the 200. Yeah, that's the front wheel drive one, isn't it? Yeah, that's allowed, yeah. That'd be a decent car, I think, if you gave it a good run. How many laps of fuel's it getting? Because on the Spa event, it just runs out of battery really quickly. How many horsepower is it? It's only like 400 and something, isn't it? Okay, 10-4. Still slow laps. The
what it was saying, I was only getting like 18 or
18 or 19 laps.
oh, not too much.
Okay.
It just needs to sort this stuff out.
Yeah, you just got to run laps, haven't you? What did we want next? We wanted the Peugeot 908. There we go. Let's see. Again, I don't own the softs. It takes a good lap to find out. It took the car I was just using there 4 laps to sort itself.
It's around 20.
Yeah.
But we'll do 200 on the street.
That's an hour then.
So we fiddling.
So each driver over the course of 24 hours, if there's 3 of you, needs to run. And there's no limit. You could actually have one driver run 12 hours if you wanted to, but each driver would do 8-hour stints. 8 1-hour stints, which isn't that bad if you're going to pit every hour and religiously do it. You know, you stop driving, you've got 2 hours till your next stint. So you could probably get a little bit of a sleep in that. Whether that's going to be economically good enough for you, I don't know, but oh, this thing sounds like a diesel. It's got no fuel at all. Oh, it's coming up. I can just imagine Sam doing in the opening stint. He's 11 laps up after the first hour. Then he goes to bed for 4 hours and comes out with 25 laps down. He would not come off. He would not come off the rig until we were at least 11 laps in front again. I can imagine that. This has got it's got 0 force feedback at. Oh no, my wheel's given up.
36 and a half to go about it.
My wheel's just quit.
Every 25 laps of fuel.
That's interesting. That's the first time since last Sunday that my wheel has packed up. That's not good. They need to fix that, don't they, before the event. Well, hopefully the driver set's out next week, hopefully. I've got a 6-hour stream to do.
So what have you pressed it to?
The 919.
Yeah.
The R010. And I'm in the 908 now. And I don't like the way my wheels just quit out. Which one you haven't done? Okay. My turn radius is gone. It's bugged big time. Well, it's back again, folks. It was good while it lasted. Huh? Yeah, that's a shocker. It's a proper shock. Doesn't. It doesn't, unfortunately, Sam. That's it, it's back. Pause and unpause the game, it goes away. I've not found that. I have to turn the wheel off and turn it back on again. Ah, it's frustrating. Shouldn't do it. I lose all the buttons, so the pause button doesn't work. I have to physically turn it off. I suppose I could reach for a controller. Reach for the stars. That's steps. That's steps, isn't it? Can't really sing steps. That's a bit. Is it Gt7? Mr. Ball, I admire your musical knowledge. Oh, I'm glad I didn't get that right. Yeah, the DD Pro, it's a driver issue. They're going to fix it, aren't they? Well, it's gone a full 7 days without bugging out, so I've been really happy with it. It's so good when it doesn't fail. But it's done what? 4 hours tonight without a failure, which needs to go the full 24, doesn't it? This is looking like 20 laps out of this one. The 908 should be well rapid. This should get 200 by the end of the straight, I would have thought. There's my TV. Monitor just turning off. Need to come back on. That's done. Need to turn off that environmental setting. Brake balance. Let's have that where it needs to be. Baby. Yes, we are Flameburst. Which car are you in, JB? TS03? Yeah. Oh, yes, we are practicing, Mr. Flameburst. You are quite right. We're just car testing. We're starting to do the which car are we going to use 8 weeks out. The grinds start next week. Just uploaded the video today for the last one from Spa. So we're going to grind the 30-minute race. Oh, and there's that penalty again from that right-hander. Shocker. Like I say, I think we need to run at least a 2-hour practice. We need to run a 4-hour practice to give people the opportunity to see what it's like to go the stints. They'll be on Saturdays, I think, primarily Saturdays. And we'll try and run in a bit later in the day so that the US contingent can join. So if we said like 3 o'clock in the afternoon for 4 hours on a Saturday, at least it'll be 11 o'clock in the US kind of thing. So they can get their morning commitments out of the way. And I was hoping Flameburst would be joining the full 24-hour from his part of the world. I thought Mariana might be up for it. It's a big commitment though, 24 hours sat behind a seat. How long have you ever physically driven for in one stint? Now I've driven from Dover to Switzerland, and I've driven from Venice to Dusseldorf in a day. That was quite significant. But I also cycled for 3.5 hours during that day. So it was an early rise from Venice. I then cycled the Stelvio Pass and then drove all the way up through Germany. I said all the way up, it was like 3/4 of the way up Germany, but that was a long day. It snowed on the Stelvio, so that was a long drive. That was maybe 12 hours of driving plus the cycling. But I've never driven like out of desperation for more than 7 hours in the UK in any one shot. I'd say I've driven to London to Blackpool and Blackpool to London back in the same day. That was 10 hours behind the wheel, maybe. But I've never done anything like London to Edinburgh, which will be about 7 hours, I think, 8 hours drive if you do the whole lot. I've never driven that far. In one stint? Yeah. That's the thing I'm trying to work out, when I would have done my longest drive. Maybe in the UK, maybe 4 hours, 5 hours, Blackpool to London, maybe. Done that probably 10, 12 times. I mean, I went from London to Clitheroe twice doing interviews in the same day. So drove up to... Oh, that was back in 2003 though, trying to get a job. Ultra high RPM turbo on the GTR Nismo. Yeah, you couldn't use it in this race though. We've bopped it out. You're scared to go much further than 1 hour, Flame Burst. We're going to be hardcoring it very soon, so we're going to try and give people the opportunity to try and run, see what it's like to drive for 2 hours. I know what it's like to drive a car for 2 hours. It's okay, you can do a car for 2 hours, piece of cake. You know, after 2 hours you've probably got to stop to think about getting a drink, probably go for a McDonald's. That might be cool actually, get a McDonald's delivery halfway through. So you can actually stop at a drive-through for a Big Mac. I've actually got the new modification for the rig that's arrived yesterday, so that'll be fitted tomorrow. So we'll get the seat into a more leaned back position, get the base just tilted back a little bit, try and give us a bit more of a race position, even though we are sort of touring car setup at the moment. But so this will be just pushing a bit quicker lap, but it won't be anywhere near what the 919 was. What car have you done the fastest lap in, JB? R18, yeah. Is that what defines the car though, the fastest lap, or is it its fuel ability? The TS030. I'll try that next. Yeah. And what you like? What you like on fuel? That's decent. That's 30 laps. That's an easy hour and a half. $30 times 3, isn't it? It's 90 minutes. That could be the high. That could be the optimal strat. You know, 90 minutes, as opposed to an hour and doing an hour stint swapping, hour stint swapping. But at least you know your schedule then. That's what Big Popper's been working on. He's been trying to work out what the schedule could be for each car. And the only thing that would mess the schedule up would be rain or incidents or a power out or something like that. So oh, have you thought about what monitor you want to run on your rig? Yeah. Are you going to bring one? Okay, so I've got a 42 and a 55. The 42 is on a table stand, so we could stand it on like a workmate or something in front of your rig. The 55 will go on that as well if you wanted it to. It's a bit bigger, so I'd have to go back off a little bit, but the 55 would have to come off the wall, but the 42's a Samsung. It's on my other rig, so that could come off a piece of cake. Or we could put you in the lounge on the 65, which is mounted to the wall, or we could put you on a projector if you wanted. What car are you in, Mr. Bull? No, go get it fixed. Go get it fixed. So you're hot lapping. Well, you're not hot lapping. You're sort of warm, tepid lapping. So on 4 laps, these tyres are just starting to show. 4 laps is how many minutes? It's going to be like 12, 15 minutes, isn't it? So this is going to do 16 laps an hour. These softs are going to work easy. Got 18 laps to go. Softs are going to be fine. I don't think there's any need to run hards at all, is there? You're not going to want to save 4 seconds by running hards and not changing tyres. At worst, you... Oh my lord! I threw that up, didn't I? I don't think anybody's interested in winning or losing. I think everybody's interested in finishing. It would be awesome to see 2 cars within 10 laps of each other coming to the end, though, with a bit of a race on, wouldn't it? That would be tremendous. And being able to commentate that would be absolutely superb. Especially if it was the 2 teams in the house. You know, the 1 team upstairs, the 1 team downstairs. Somehow I'd have to get a stream downstairs in their room for them as well. But they know what the stream is, and... Whoa. Have to be a telly in the garage with internet. The other thing is getting internet in that room. Be Wi-Fi, wouldn't it? New Wi-Fi gets fitted Monday. The modem arrived today. .3 gig. Be absolutely awesome. Faster than a fast thing, he says. You wait, the ping will be absolutely dire. I'll go from pretty decent 1 gig, which is never 1 gig, it's 300 at the most. At last, he says. You haven't actually put in a time, have you, Border? You've been on an hour and you've not put in a time. Wow. Insert a catheter, said Van Hoot, and you'll be fine. No, I've done one of them for far too long whilst in hospital. I don't want another one. No. No, I saw the young lady's eyes when she took it out. I'm not doing that again. Only if I'm ever in need. Not a chance. My worst fear when I was laid in that hospital bed was I would have to go home with a bag. And it was like, oh, I can't face that. I can't face that at all. That'd be shocking. And I pity anybody, and I don't mean pity as in feel pity for them. I feel sorry for anybody that leaves hospital with a bag strapped to their leg. I did it for 2 days. It was horrible. Most uncomfortable feeling ever. Standing at the bottom of my bed, talking to somebody and feeling the bag fill up with me not doing anything. Absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. But I know I'm going to have to do it again soon because I'm going to have a surgery, I think. But we'll have to see how it goes. Just have to man up and deal with it. But it's horrible. Kidneys, when they go wrong, they're not good. So this has done a 36.9. It's so... Yeah, 327. This is a 336. Look at every one of my laps. A 336, 336, 336. Very, very consistent car. Very consistent. And what's the fuel? 17 laps. So it'll do 22 laps. That's a good car. I've got no issue with that. It's a bit slow, but 336 is, yeah, that's all right. So JB is running. I'm in the Peugeot 908. We're gonna go to the. You're in the 50 now. I'm gonna go in the 30. The 30, where is the 30, 30, 30, 30? There it is. We got to change all the skins on these bad boys. That's on hards. Do I own the softs? No. Buy the softs. Yeah. So we're going to be 6844. What's Sam's number? Is he a 69 number? You found your number then, 44, 68, 69. Got to put all three driver numbers on, haven't we?
Yeah.
And driver names. You've got to squeeze them onto the side of the skin somewhere, ain't you?
Yeah.
So we've got to decide when we get the car what skin we're going to have. Or is that your job? You're the decision maker on skins, aren't you, really? I just put them up.
I mean, if you... Well, I pretty much done. I've only got 6 skins to do, really.
Yeah. So the skin you've already done is going to be the one that we run?
Probably.
Or are you going to do a...
Bit of colour variation on it.
Yeah. And a bit of optimisation for the event, maybe. Kind of thing. Oh, I think we're going to run some more aero. We're going to put that to 50. We've got all the aero on the back. That's going to be interesting. Power restrictor is down.
Where was ahead of me? Quite low.
Oh, why does the BOP allow ECU change? I've just done aero only. Ah, interesting. I've got 555 on the gear. It's allowed me to do that as well. Okay. I thought this was bopped. Well, that sounds good, doesn't it? Battery's gone. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's on 33 coming out the pits. Like you say, if it's going to put in that kind of, well, the fuel's coming down a bit now, but it's going to put in that kind of distance. It's already good, isn't it? You can. Forgive me, Van Hoot. You can actually make it to the pits if you run out of fuel. It allows you to do 50 mile an hour until all the way back to the pits. It just limits your speed because it has a reserve tank that will allow you to get back to the pits. It's car damage that might cause people problems. So the other thing is what happens if you press the pause button and let it run for a while. So it's only doing 173 on the straight, but I've got massive amount of aero on the rear. I've got all the aero at the back. I probably should have run it 50-50. So what aero settings did... But what aero setting did you have, JB? Yeah. Ooh. That's exactly what I've got. Yeah. And what was your diff? 15, 20, 40? Yeah, it's took my 555 out. That's a shame. Okay. Let's go. Let's see what the brake balance all the way to the front. Let's see. So the aero is the same. Good night, Mr. Riddler. Have a good one, my friend. Thank you for joining us. Great to see you racing tonight, and good run. See you next Tuesday, my friend. That's so bad, but it's good. It's funny. So this is the TS030. It's another Nissan beast. It's doing 160. It's a Toyota. It's doing 170 and not doing any faster. No. Just goes through the corners very well. Slides a lot. So out of the corners in 5th. Sorry, yeah. Yeah. 8,000 RPM is where it's sat. Yeah, the idea is just to knock the laps off, innit? Every lap is 3 minutes gone. 20 laps. Yeah, 20 laps is an hour. So you just got to keep watching that clock. Just do the laps. Oh, it'll be at night time, dark for 8 hours. It's just going to be immense. The 4-rotor RX-7 weighs 1,045 kilogram. I did. Yeah, I was just aiming for the corner. 2,306 pounds. Okay. Doesn't sound like a lot. My Mini's 1,200 kilo. Yeah. In the game, I think. In the game, isn't it? The RX-7 4.0 is the very first car I won Deep Forest with. Because it's got awesome fuel saving. Awesome fuel use. No, he's in the game. Oh, this chugs around the corners, doesn't it? And JB's right, it is about that time to call it night. I've got to get up in the morning and deliver my car to the garage for its new rubber boots. Nankang Neos. Nankang Neos. Same as what are on it. They're soft but hard, if you see what I mean. Right, first flying lap, we'll see what we can do. See what this will do. Can't we? What are you in? Okay. Another penalty. That's going to stack up to a 2. Oh my lord. We're slowing down in 6th. Yeah, it will sound good. The RX-7's great. Going through the tunnel in deep forest is brilliant. My best is a 3:33.624. 5 seconds behind Mr. Ball's time. Nice one, Mr. Van Hoot. Some of those Astons I've never driven. I've never driven the GR4 Aston, the GR3 Aston. I think I've only ever driven 2 of that of all the Astons. One of them because I was forced to, because it was a time trial. Oh, I've got the other time trial to do Saturday or Sunday night, haven't I? And then next week, we're live on GT Omega's channel for 6 hours on Saturday night. We're actually going to host their channel on Saturday next week. So you'll find me on my own channel and then also on another YouTube channel. But we'll be running their logos and stuff. Kev's just joined the room as I'm halfway to finishing. Yeah. Sorry, Kev. He won't be watching the channel though. He'll just be thinking, oh. Say again. I can't hear you, JB. You're breaking up. Don't know. I've just seen him pop in on the left hand side. Oh, sorry. So I've had to give them a pre-program of what I've decided to do. So we're going to warm up with some weekly races. We're then going to do a little bit of the time trial, whichever the new one is. And then we're going to attempt the world record attempt on whatchamacallit, Alsace for the human comedy. Try and I won't know until next Thursday when the weekly races drop out, but we'll see. Right, I'm done there. Right, that's it on the channel, folks. Thank you very much for joining us. It is the end of the night. It's midnight 15. And we'll be back tomorrow night at 6 PM. We will be doing what we need to do. Say that again, Chief. You broke up. I didn't look. I quit out before I looked. Something like that. I don't know what you've done, JB, but you sound like C3PO drinking water through a large fountain. Oh, that's what it'll be. I can hear you now. Let me say goodnight to the stream. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care.